Hey drawing friends! Welcome back to Joss's Kids Draw. I'm Joss, and today I'm going to teach you how to draw, color, and shade in the sunflower emoji. For this, you'll need some paper, something to draw with, and something to color with, but anything will work. I'll be using some computer paper to draw on, an ultra-fine point Sharpie to draw with, and some Ohuhu markers to color with. Now, I'm going to be using the colors 42, 35, and 95 to color with, and then I'm going to be going in with 24 and 120 to shade with. So, let's get right on into drawing. If you don't have your drawing supplies ready yet, make sure you pause the video and go get them. Also, make sure there's something underneath your drawing so that you don't get anything on your table. Now, first, I'm going to take the lid off my Sharpie, of course, so that I can draw. And then, we're going to go into the center of our page. And we're going to draw a circle, but not just any circle. We're going to do little bumps like this to make up a circle. So this is going to be the center of our sunflower. And we don't want it just be a straight circle because there's a whole bunch of seeds inside the center of a sunflower. And so those sort of make up a rigid pattern. Now it's time to draw the petals. So I'm going to come to the top here and I'm going to draw a curved line up and then back down. And now I'm going to start at the same point and go up and back down. Now you can make these as long or short as you want. They can also be as wide or as thin as you want. Now, if I ever go too fast, you can always pause the video and then press play once you're ready. So, I'm going to continue going to the spot I just finished, doing a curved line up, and then curving it back down for the petal. And you can do as many of these as you want, but just make sure they go all the way around. And there's going to be little spaces in between, and that's fine because we're going to fill those in later. And there we go. So that's our first set of petals. Now we're going to go in between each in two petals and we're going to do the same up and back down pattern. This is the second layer of petals to fill in the empty space and give it more depth. So I'm just doing the same up and down like we did before. And so we're also using overlapping here because this first row of petals here is in front of this row. And you can't see all of these petals. You can't see all of the petal because it's behind some of the other petals. So now it's time to draw the stem. So I'm going to draw my stem in between these two petals right here. Although if you have a petal going right down, then you can just go like that instead. But I'm going to draw a straight line down for our stem. And I'm going to do mine about that long, although you can make your sunflower taller or shorter. And I'm going to go right over here, and I'm going to draw another straight line. Now this is a vertical line because it goes up and down. A horizontal line would go side to side. So finally, I'm going to connect this with a little curve like that. Although if you want, you can draw some grass on the ground and add a little touch to this to make it your own drawing. So to finish this off, I'm going to be drawing two leaves, so one on each side of the stem. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to draw a little horizontal line, and then another little horizontal line, so that there's only a little bit of space in between. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to curve it up, and down like that to make a little S curve. And I'm going to take it and connect it straight back in with a curved line for one of our leaves. Now I'm going to do a very similar thing on the other side, except I'm going to do it further up. So I'm going to draw a diagonal line. So this would be a slanted or tilted line. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to draw a diagonal line, then another diagonal line that's parallel to it. So parallel means that if they kept going forever and ever, they would never touch, like train tracks. They could keep going. So I'm going to go to the bottom here and I'm going to draw an S shape. Well, this is a backwards S, but it's still an S curve. Now we're going to go up here. I'm going to curve back in. And now I'm running out of room, so I'm going to stop here, pretend it keeps going through, then come out of the bottom and connect there. So those are our two leaves. And now you can leave your drawing like this, or you can add some detail to the leaves. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to draw a straight line like that. Outside of that straight line, I'm going to do diagonal line, another diagonal line, and another diagonal line. So these are the veins in the leaves. So now I'm going to do the same up here. I'm going to draw a line straight through, and then some other lines here for the veins. Now, if you want to color in your drawing, you can color in however you want, or you can color it in the same way as mine. But you don't have to color it in your drawing at all, because I'm sure it would look great if you left it just like this. But here's how I'll be coloring in my sunflower. So, like I said earlier, I'm going to be using my Ohuhu markers to color this in. So first, I'm going to be going in with 95. And I'm going to be coloring in the center of our flower here. Now, I will be fast forwarding this, but you can always pause the video and do the coloring at your own pace. Great! Next, I'm going to be going in with 42. And I'm going to be coloring in the stem and the leaves of our sunflower. Now, I will be fast forwarding this once again, but you can always pause the video and do the coloring at your own pace. Awesome! To finish off the coloring, I'm going to be going in with 35, and I'm going to be coloring in our petals for the sunflower. Now, once again, I will be fast forwarding, but you can always pause the video and do the coloring and then press play once you're ready. Fantastic! So you can leave your drawing just like this and it would look great. Or you can do some shading with me. So here's how I'll be doing my shading. Now, I won't be fast forwarding any of my shading, just to be sure that you can follow along easy and try to make shading a little more fun. So first, I'm going to be going in with 120. So this is just a black. And I'm going to be doing little dots all in the center of our flower here. Now I'm going to be doing this so it looks like seeds. You can do as many of these as you want, and you can even pause it and do more if you want after I'm done. And then you can press play once you're ready to move on to the next step. So this just makes it look a little more like a sunflower. Finally, I'm going to be going in with 24. And I'm going to be outlining each of these back petals over here. So that looks like they're behind. So I'm going to be outlining them like this. So that it really looks like they're behind the front row. Just like that. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and press the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And if you'd like to show me your drawing, ask your parent or teacher to email me a picture to jossaskidsdraw@gmail.com. You can also include in the email what your favorite type of flower is. My favorite type of flower is probably a daisy. I'm not sure though. If your drawing doesn't look like mine, that's fine. Being unique is great. Plus, as long as you had fun, that's what matters most. And remember, practicing will pay off. So make sure you check out my last video, how to draw the earth. And stay tuned because there will be more videos coming really, really soon. So, I'll see you guys next time. And keep on drawing till then. Bye!